My trail camera, the strap that came with my trail, the strap that came with my trail camera that was that I was using to tie it up on the clothesline post outside. Apparently, you know, the sun and the weather and the moisture and everything kind of got to it, and it crumbled. I guess you could say it dry rotted. So I was looking around trying to figure out what can I use, and I ran across a broken fly swatter, and it's got this wire handle, right? So I figured I'll take the wire handle and I'll run it through here, and I'll take that, and hopefully it's big enough to wrap around a small tree and or a post or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers that I've got here, and I'm just going to, you know, work on taking this thing apart so that I can go ahead and use this. There we go. So I'll just go ahead and take this apart so that I can use it on my camera. Let's see if this comes apart. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just go ahead and pull that part off of there. Get out of the way. Whoop. Okay. Alright, so I'll get rid of this part here, throw that away. Now I've got this wire, and I'll just unravel the wire, and then I'll take it and run it through there. So now I've got me a nice strong wire that I can use. I'm going to straighten it out, and go ahead and run it through there. And what I'll do is I'll just, whenever I take it out somewhere, then I'll wrap this around a small tree, and then be able to tie it like right there. See that? And that'll hold it steady and strong, hopefully. And I can put it on the limb, on a tree, on the bumper in my car, whatever I want to put it on. I wouldn't want it to be there while I'm driving my car though, but you know what I mean. Just have a nice spot to, you know, mount the trail cam, and this wire, I believe, would do the trick. So anyway, whenever you have problems like that, whenever, you know, I looked around, I thought maybe I'll use an old leather belt, and I was like, no, I ain't gonna waste a belt. Maybe I found a string, and then I was like, you know, a string will just do the same thing that the original strap did. It'll just dry rot, you know, in the weather and the sunshine. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it outside on a tree, and hopefully be able to, you know, have some hopefully be able to have some good images of some. I know we have deer that comes through, and I know we have groundhogs. I did see a fox on one of my videos, or one of my trail cam videos, and I did see possums, raccoons, squirrels, cats, dogs, big deer, little deer, an owl, other birds, and I've had times when this thing would go off and take pictures, but I wouldn't see anything in the video. And I'm thinking that maybe it's because a limb blew in the wind, or a bird flew by real quick, or some animal wandered through so quickly, right, that this didn't have time to pick it up, because by the time this sensed it and wanted to come on, then the animal was already gone. So I'm gonna have to probably mess around with the settings on this as well, maybe. I don't know, I gotta read the instruction manual again. The first tree I checked, which is over there, it's got vines growing on it, and the leaves look like poison ivy. And I'm very allergic to poison ivy, so I did not even attempt to put it on there. The second tree I tried, the wire would not go all the way around the tree. When I first started putting it on here, my wire snapped, and my camera fell to the ground while I was trying to do that. But I got it on there. It's good. It's nice and tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set the I'm going to go ahead and enable it, but it's looking down here at a path. There is a path down there that the deer like to take. So the reason I put it here pointing that way is so that it can catch the deer coming across that path. And of course I've got an old vine hanging down here that will probably blow around and interfere with my camera. I'm going to see if I can get this vine off of here real quick, or at least cut it up there to where it's... I hope that's not poison ivy. Jeez, okay. Anyway, maybe I can break it off right up here. Alright, cool, that broke easy. Alright, it's way up there and it's out of the way now. It's good. Alrighty. Hopefully I won't break out poison ivy. And this is the view. My compost pile. There's a tarp there that Johnny was using to move stuff back to the compost pile. A bunch of wood over in there. On one of my other videos, I had my trail cam down there on that stump, and coming from this direction, flying over there, was a little owl, and that owl perched right here on one of those limbs in that pile, looking at the compost pile, because the owl knows that there are little critters in there that it can get and eat. But the deer normally come up. There's a trail back there next to the rabbit hutch coming up through there. I don't have any rabbits in there right now. And then there's another trail that comes up along that pile of stuff over there. And I'll swing the camera around and show you. So we've been putting brush in there, and stuff from the yard that we've been cutting down, so animals will be coming through and looking at that as well. Because every time we put stuff back here, they got to come and investigate. I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on now that it's all set up. Kind of straighten it out a little bit there. There we go. All I got to do is turn the switch, because all the other settings, I just turn it to on. Close this. And walk away. Now it'll sit out here overnight, and we'll take pictures of the deer and whatever else wanders through.